Just nothing.
What?
Meaningless. It's empty.
The ending?
Of course. What are we discussing? We're discussing the ending.
We're always discussing the ending.
Oh, because it's hopeless.
I admit it's unsatisfying.
Unsatisfying? It's not even believable. The trick is to start at the ending when you write a play. Get a good, strong ending and then write backwards.
I tried that. I got a play with no beginning.
That's absurd.
Absurd? What's absurd?
Every show must have a beginning, middle, and end.
Why?
Because everything in nature has a beginning, middle, and end.
How about a circle?
Okay, a circle has no beginning, middle, or end. But they're not much fun either.
Diabetes. Think of an ending. We only have 3 days to finish shooting this show.
Not me. I'm not starring in this turkey. I have a reputation as an actor, a following. My public expects to see me in a suitable vehicle.
May I remind you that you are a starving, out-of-work actor, whom I have generously consented to allow to appear in my TV show in an effort to assist you in your comeback.
Wait, starving, yes. Out of work, perhaps. Hoping for a comeback, maybe. But a drunkard?
I never said you were a drunkard.
Yes, but I'm also a drunkard.
What if your character ripped a ballpoint pen from his pocket and in a fit of frenzied frustration, tore at his own eyeballs until he blinded himself?
Yeah, it's a great idea. Have you eaten anything today?
What's wrong with it?
It's depressing. The audience will take one look at it.
I know. Click.
That's right. Off we go, and on goes Laverne and Shirley.
Just once in my life, I'd like to win an Emmy. And once, before my life is over, I'd like to appear on Merv Griffin.
What if the president changed his mind? There's a positive idea.
He wouldn't do it.
If the first lady convinced him?
She wouldn't. She hates you.
But if the Iranians surrendered?
They'd fight to the death.
Not if Khomeini reneged on his promise.
It's not in his nature.
But I could suddenly take up arms and make a stand.
It's against your character. You're a coward. An insignificant government pawn with the intelligence of a worm. Why do you think I cast you?
I've just given you 6 possible endings.
Each more ridiculous than the last.
It's the show that's ridiculous.
Human beings don't behave that way. It's not in their character.
What does their character mean? We're stuck with a hopeless ending.
As long as man is a rational animal, as a playwright, I cannot have a character do anything he would not do in real life.
May I remind you that we don't exist in real life?
What do you mean?
You are aware that we're fictional characters in some television studio. Don't get mad at me, I didn't write it.
We are characters on television. And we're writing my show, which is a television show within a television show. And they're watching us.
Yes. It's highly metaphysical, isn't it?
Not only is it metaphysical, it's stupid.
Would you rather be one of them?
Oh, certainly not. Look at the trash they watch.
Let's get on with it.
Maybe we should break for a commercial.
Hepatitis, I'm talking to you.
I know. The problem is the ending.
It's always the ending.
Do any of you have any suggestions? If so, call us at our toll-free number, 800-206-876-2668. That number again is...
Stop talking to the audience! I'm sorry I mentioned them.
It's bizarre, isn't it? We're a couple of lowlifes from Pullman, and they're from White Salmon or some terrible place like that. And they're watching us on TV, and... Well, what if their character's on a TV show and somebody's watching them? Or what if none of us exist and we're all in somebody's dream?
That's my point. What if the universe is not rational and people are not set things? Then we could change the ending and it wouldn't have to conform to any fixed notions. You follow me?
Of course not. Do you follow him? If so,
play characters would have no determined traits and could choose their own characters. I wouldn't have to be a loser just because you wrote it that way. I could choose to become a hero.
Then there's no show.
No show? Good. I'd rather be watching Benny Hill.
Please. What you are suggesting is chaos.
Is freedom chaos?
Is freedom chaos? Oh, that's a toughie. Is freedom chaos? Is anybody out there a philosophy major?
I am.
Who's that?
Well, actually a broadcasting major, but I have a philosophy minor.
Can you come over here?
What are you doing?
Does it matter if it's from Spokane Falls?
Spokane Falls? No, we'll take anything.
I'm getting angry.
What's eating you?
We're in the middle of a show. Who is she?
We have 3 days to finish shooting my show, and I have no ending.
So?
Serious philosophical questions have been raised. Do we exist? Do they exist? What is the true nature of the human character?
Hi, I'm Doris Levine.
Hi. I'm hepatitis, and this is diabetes. We're from Pullman.
Oh, well, I'm from Yakima.
Get rid of her.
But she looks pretty nice.
What has that got to do with it?
The basic philosophical question is, if a tree falls in the forest and there's nobody there to hear it, does it make a noise?
Why do we care? We're in Studio B.
Would you like to go to my place?
Leave her alone.
Can we break for a commercial? Just a couple minutes.
This is outrageous! It's absurd! Do you have a friend?
Oh, sure. Hey, Debbie, you want to come up here a minute? I got a thing going with a couple of TV stars. Oh, she's shy.
Well, we have a show to do. I'm going to report this to the author.
I am the author.
I mean the original author.
But diabetes. I think I'm getting somewhere with her.
You idiot! You're fictional. She's a comm major. Do you know what the children will be like?
Come on. Let's see if we can get somebody for you. Are any of you interested in this man? If so, call me at our toll-free number, 800...
Stop! I can't take it anymore! There is no more reality! Absolutely none! Anything is possible.
If anything is possible, I'm getting out of here. And I'm going to take her with me.
My show. My show.
It's a good show. All it needs is an ending.
But what's it mean?
Nothing. Just nothing.
What?
Meaningless. It's empty.
The ending?
Of course. What are we discussing? We're discussing the ending.
We're always discussing the ending.
Because it's hopeless.
I admit it's unsatisfying.
Unsatisfying? It's not even believable. The trick is to start at the ending when you write a play. Get a good, strong ending and then write backwards.
I tried that. I got a play with no beginning.
That's absurd.
Absurd? What's absurd?
Every play must have a beginning, middle, and end.
Why?
Because everything in nature has a beginning, middle, and end.